Hi there, everybody, and welcome back to Fable 2. Last video we started the Treasure Island of Doom side quest. We took out Captain Dread and we boarded his ship, and we are now going to find all of his treasures that he gained throughout his career. Funnily enough, he only managed to find 10. You think being a notorious pirate he would have found more, but we're going to do what we can. The objective of the second part of this side quest is to go through Lionhead Island. Haha, funny marketing joke for the creators of this game. And to find all 10 of the treasures. You're not allowed to leave until you find all 10 of them. Luckily, they are all pretty easy to find. There's going to be a couple dig spots, so you do need to make sure that your dog is well. By the way, if you don't have a shovel, for whatever godforsaken reason you don't have a shovel at this point in the game, then the game will actually give you a shovel at this point, so that, you know, this quest, to my knowledge, isn't glitched. I haven't read up about any kind of really noticeable glitches where this quest would become impossible, or you wouldn't be able to finish it or anything like that. So this should hopefully go smoothly. And the only enemies around are beetles, I think, so I mean, whoop-de-doo, beetles, what are they gonna do? I just look at beetles and they die, because they're just, you know, noob-level enemies. So we won't let them bother us too much as we go ahead and we collect all this stuff. So the only recommendation I have, of course, is just to make sure that your dog is well when you start to do this. And just go through each area and just comb through it slowly, because there's going to be multiple stuff available in each area. But this island loops around fairly well. It's not a very big island, so it's pretty easy to just go through and get them all. So let's take care of some beetles here. And we're gonna go back this way, if I can, which I can't, because there's beetles, which is a little annoying. This game doesn't really allow you to ignore enemies. They really force you to defeat them before you can really carry on with what you're doing. But anyways, we're gonna grab the third one. Already, we've been here for about 2 minutes, and a lot of these are money, so you're not going to be getting anything that's worth too much. But I guess if you combine everything all together, it's not a bad side quest, and you, like I said, you do get a lot of renown for it. So these aren't the greatest bits of treasure, but the game can't be too easy on you. Let's go ahead and vault off here before we dive into the water, and grab this chest sitting on a little cliff here. I really like this area in particular of the game. Just the little open area with all the waterfalls. It looks really beautiful, and it's just got that nice tree right in the middle of it, and it's just a really neat looking area. It's too bad they didn't do more with this, because really this is one of the most beautiful areas in the game, and this is only really here for this side quest, and that's it, which is, you know, a little bit disappointing. But anyways, I'm just rambling on about things. I like when things are aesthetically pleasing and then they just, you know, make it lose all its potential. And then I think this one here is our only dig spot treasure, which is ironically right by the spade. So that's that. That's another money bag, and we should be able to grab a couple of more things. There's one here behind the tree that you need to pick up. And before I go, I'm just going to check behind all the waterfalls, because I have a feeling there's one behind at least one of them. Games like to do that. It's just like a common theme in games to hide things behind waterfalls. And you'll notice that your dog also doesn't really seem to help you look for treasures and things, so you are really on your own when you do this, which is why it's really important to just keep a really good eye out, because you can run circles around this island just wondering where the heck all this stuff is, and there are a couple of them that are hard to miss. So, and it can become really annoying when you start circling around, because there's virtually nothing on this island. There's no people to talk to. After you defeat the beetles, they're not going to respawn, and beetles aren't even, you know, fun enemies to defeat. And you are stuck here until you finish it, which is kind of a pain. So, I might have to circle around once, just in case I've missed something, which is, you know, a possibility, but... there's also, down on the cliff, if you look really carefully, there's also a silver key. I'm going to take care of these beetles first, and I'm going to grab that silver key before I go. Just slaughter them. There we go. And I don't think the silver key counts, actually, but we'll go take a look, because I don't remember. So let's grab this. Ah, crap! I dived off. Ugh! Or dove off, excuse me. Sorry for my improper English. That's what I hate about vaulting, and the game is a little slow with its prompts. I just prematurely jumped and got a little too excited and ahead of myself, so let's try that again, shall we? With a little less fail this time. Vault. Gingerly walk over, grab the key, there we go. And it looks like I also missed the dive spot. So it's nice that I got a nice bird's eye view on this area, because this does count as a treasure, from what I remember. So there's that. And now we should be back on track. There should just be 2 more to grab. And hopefully, with any luck, we haven't missed any, and we'll be able to just loop back around, go back to the ship, and get out of this place, no problem. So, I'm gonna go to the secret side cavern, of course. Not so secret, seeing as how you can see the chest and the cracks in the wall. Grab our 9th treasure here, which is more gold. And then, if we hop off the cliff here, this is going to give us our 10th one, so great. That makes all 10. And now we have to return back to Salty Jack and tell him that, yeah, he's not crazy. He was totally telling the truth. He's not just some old, like, drunk guy. Well, you know, sometimes people cry wolf and no one believes them. But this is one of these cases where I guess that wasn't necessarily the truth, so... Then we can finish up this long side quest, and we will pretty much, honestly, be done with all of the side questing, which is pretty great, because we've been doing that for quite some time now. So let's finish this up, and go back to Bloodstone. Let's drive our magical ship, powered by video game logic and magical rainbows.
You found the old dead cedar.
Oh, and we actually drive the ship all the way back to Bloodstone, which is lovely. Right to Salty Jack himself.
Finished him off for good, and stole his ship too. Lights out! The Marianne.
Nice ship.
Never thought I'd see her and count myself living. Aye, you'll be a legend among pirates for this, you will. And you proved Salty Jack ain't gone soft in the head yet. I can go back to my port without fear of ridicule. I thank ye.
Alright, Captain Dread's treasure is yours, but what if it's cursed? Don't worry, it isn't. Thankfully. All that gold wouldn't be worth a lifetime of curses, but there we go. 7,500 renown and Captain Dread's sword as a trophy. So, that wraps that up. And there we are. I do believe this ship is available if you by chance need to go back to the island. I don't think that it's actually a location on the region's map. Most places are, even if you unlock them, but I don't think that it is. I guess I can try if I go from Bloodstone. It only gives you the sinkhole, which is where we fought Captain Dread, so if you do want to go back to Lionhide Island, you have to take the ship to do so. So, anyways, that's that quest over and done with, and yeah, like I said, that pretty much wraps up all of the side questing we have to do in the game. There's going to be some available after we finish the game up and do the storyline. So there's still a lot left to do in this game, but we haven't gotten back to the story for quite some time, so I think it's about time to do that. I do have a couple minutes in this video, so I guess what I will do is, while I'm here, we might as well fit a couple of level ups while we're here. I do have a couple of potions that I can drink. I got a bunch of the Thunder Strength potions when we did the Rescuing Charlie side quest, which is great because those are the best strength potions in the game, and I really have been having a hard time finding these. I've been able to find skill potions and will potions no problem, but finding the strength potions just has been proving quite difficult, so I was really happy when I got those. So I'll drink a couple potions. I won't drink them all because this is going to get really boring to watch after a while, but we'll see what we can do with this right now. I'm sure I can buy a couple of abilities, and hopefully I can actually finish up a couple of trees. I think I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to get my final toughness upgrade. So, all the way leveled up, my life is totally maxed, so I have the biggest health bar that I can get now, which is great. Skill, I am going to probably go ahead and get the final speed upgrade. So how quickly I reload and speed of my strikes, so I should be really highly efficient now with my attacking. Shock is fully leveled, and I'm probably just going to go ahead and level up Inferno and leave it there. I still have a bit of stuff in my general experience pool. I'm going to see if I can drink some more potions and maybe get a couple more levels if I can. Maybe I'll finish up the skill tree if I'm able to actually drink a couple skill potions. And if not, I'll just go buy a bunch more skill potions and come back later and level those up. Because at this point in the game, getting a level up is not the easiest thing to do. I do have a couple of these ones that are worth 2,500. I think the levels are 500, 2,500, I want to say 10,500, and then, and then the last one is 62,500. So you can get potions in different magnitudes. Most of them can be bought from potion shops, and some of them can be found. So, unfortunately, I can't get another skill upgrade, but I guess while I can, I should probably go ahead and get the final Brutal Styles upgrade. And then I will only have to buy Physique next. So, almost done, guys. I'm only really aiming to finish up strength, so get my strength fully leveled up, and then we just have one more, the speed or the accuracy upgrade to buy in skill. And I could go and I could buy a couple of more spells, and I might just do that as bonus content in the game just to show off a bunch of the different spells. But my will skill tree, as far as I'm concerned, is done. I'm not really all that worried about it at this point. If you want to see some other stats, we have officially gone up to 67,884 renown, which is way more than what Reaver wanted, so hopefully he's going to be happy with us when we go to see him. We still have 10 quests, but, you know, I've said this like 1,000 million times already. You know, these are all things that I can do later. A lot of these things I'm going to do after the game is over. A lot of these things I've already done, but they're still here anyways, like the sculptor, for example. So, you know, I think where I'm at right now in the game is a really good point to be. I've shown off a lot of things, and things that I haven't, I do have plans to show off later. And there's still quite a bit to do in the game, so hopefully you guys are really enjoying it, even though it's kind of dragged on. We are going to be finishing up the game's story very, very shortly, so look forward to that. I will see you guys in the next video, hopefully. Thanks for watching, and I will see you then.